Now let us talk about Cikao online money making. Now this has been moving around in that there is a lot of information coming around talking about Cikao being one of the best sites you can ever use, with some people reporting making those tons of return from there. But I was requested to review and see whether is it really true, is this site what it seems to be like. And it didn't take me long to find out that this site is a total scam. Cikao is a total scam and it is not legit at all. Now let us go through why I think this app or this platform is not legit. When I began just searching about Cikao, just a simple Google search, you can see that if you go under images, even if you don't go there, under images, you can see that it is photos of people, more like outing, tourism kind of work. And in fact, the real authentic company had a business called the Cikao Park. So it was a very known park, and what people could do is to go and enjoy themselves in there. That was the original authentic company. Now, but looks like that company somehow disappeared or collapsed along the scene, because you can see that even some of their locations, it is tourist attraction kind of company, CikaoPark.com, something like that, Cikao. So it was a tourist related activity, and it collapsed, right? It collapsed and it is no longer working. And so what then came up was something called Cikao, and this Cikao people claims that their work is to do e-commerce activity, order grabbing, people will be completing orders, and there is this other app. So every time you look for Cikao.com, it will bring to you to this app, sort of this site. Every time you search for Cikao.org, it will say bring you to the same location. Now, a site which is legit cannot have two addresses. You're either Cikao.com or you are Cikao.organization. In fact, there are other people which is searching about Cikao.app. Cikao.app. This one also takes you to the same location. A moment I saw these three different addresses leading to the same location, same thing, I just began concluding that Cikao is not legit at all, and it is something that you don't want to associate yourself with. But if that reason is not enough, let us do more other investigation. Now these people began publicizing some information such as what do? We do things like product offering, product planning, data management, distribution, service, and education. But when I looked deep, I couldn't find any of these information, most of them, except some bit of product offering about the e-commerce thing, because a mere look at how their site looks like, you know that this is an e-commerce thing. So meaning out of all the 4 activities they're claiming that they do, it is only one they are trying to do. Now that's not okay. I also tried to take a look at some of these links they placed down here below to see which one is working, which ones are not working. They claim that they're in cooperation with people like Alibaba, AliExpress, and they're also on TikTok. But if you try to check on these links, all these links are non-functional. Like, it's blocked, non-functional. There is nothing there. It's just a photo they've put in there. There is nothing behind the scene here, showing that they are not in any connection with these e-commerce non-platform. I also tried to check on some of these social media links to see whether do they have in a social media account, just in case you want to reach out, and voila, it just takes you back, it redirects you back to the home page for the website, and so it doesn't lead you anywhere, meaning those are fake. There is no links, there is no social media accounts connected in there. And so with this lack of social media account, I mean, how do you even watch the promotions ongoing? How do you, it means that besides the website, there is no any other way of reaching out to them. Maybe on Telegram, again, if they close, there is no way out in there. I also love this other fact, of course. I love this other fact that they had sort of a customized email address, but I didn't try to send an email to them, which it may not even be functional, but I haven't tried to send that information to them. But how about the app itself? Was there anything good or things were bad with the app itself? Now, I tried looking at the app, right? And so if you come to the app, one thing I noticed in that it was very poorly developed, except these three things running on top. There is no any other information which is most crucial in there. Maybe change of the language and all that. But the way the products are being listed in here, it's not well formed. It is not. Most of the e-commerce sites or websites or the apps, it would be customized and arranged for a good user experiences, but this is not in that format. And worst of all the currency for the products they have published in, it is not known. Is it $372 or is it like, it's the currency, it's not even placed in here. And so if the intention is to then be an e-commerce that one can buy product, then this has no attachment to any currency. And even the font sizes are totally different. Fonts are different. This font is different, and then that one is different, meaning it's poorly developed. The app one is different. Like all the fonts across this site or this app is totally different, which is a very shady kind of rush work, meaning it's not legit. And some other products are even lacking pictures. They just put some fake prices down there and the name, and it lacks pictures. And worst of all, if I try to click on this product, let's say I am somebody who wants to buy a product from the site, you cannot click on this product to look at other details. You don't find it in there. We all know that if you have ever shopped online, you have details about the product, you have when it will arrive, but you do not see it in here. So if they're e-commerce site, then this is totally shady, as you cannot buy any product from that site itself. I also went ahead and tried to do some sign up and see whether is the site authentic or not. And so one challenge I found out that most known e-commerce site, it gives you an area of specialization. Are you going to be a merchant? Are you going to be just a promoter? Or what are you? Or you're going to be a buyer? And so on the sign up or on the sign up, it doesn't specify that there is only one sign up section for if you want to be somebody who is going to participate or put your money within the platform itself. And so that was also a little bit shady. So it's not a legit e-commerce site itself. I tried signing up. Honestly, I signed up with the fake details. And so when I use my fake details to try to sign up on this platform, it allowed through. So, okay. All right. So, so let me add here 0. And so I do sign up. You see, all these are fake details. I'm not even from that country. They're saying telephone number registered is the one I used before. Let me do here 45. And then do sign up. You can see that it has accepted all the fake information I placed in there, and I have entered through. A clear indication that this is a total fake site, and it is not something you should put your money in there. And now, at first, then I thought if I'm going to participate in helping to do this e-commerce task, then I should be able then to make money. And then yeah, you can make money, but you need to make money on commission. As I told you, all these products you cannot click on anything of them. There are no photos even attached in some of them, so it's totally fake and shady. So I went into, if I go into my account, they give you some $10 free for joining up, but I tried withdrawing that money. You cannot make that withdraw. They ask you to contact customer care for you to withdraw that amount of money, which is again something too shady. So it is not an instant kind of withdrawal, unless maybe because I did not invest anything. And also the other thing that did not make sense is that you have to buy a contract. You have to buy a contract to work. It doesn't make sense. If you employ me, again I should pay to get a contract. It doesn't make sense. So when you buy this contract, you buy $120. That contract, you'll be receiving $3.12 every day. And even if you have to ask that, can it last for 3 months then? Now, these people were wise, right? Remember, they use an existing company that was existing sometimes back. And so if you do a review for the site, it will tell you that the site has taken over 12 years. That is what it will tell you. But you need to be careful which site are you trying to review exactly, because the actual sense is that the real site itself, the real site itself, that is the Cikao.org or Cikao.app, the real one that is trying to take away the money, it has only been for 3 months only. And so you can see that the trust score is really average, being new, having low visitors, having no social media links and all that information. You can clearly see that information in here. I tried to review the documentation that this guy submitted, claiming that it is a registered company. And so I wanted to look at the authenticity of those different documentations they sent. And so I compared these documents. They said this was certificate of incorporation. I mean, I myself have a company. I've registered a company. I know how these certificates look like. One, it has to be certified. None of these certificates is certified in any way. It's only a signature and a seal, for which this logo, you can get it on the internet and attach it here. It has to be stamped with a date on top of what you're seeing in here. So this, you can literally just go sit on your Word document and formulate this document and forward to people. But also the other thing is that if you look carefully, it can confirm that this has not taken long. Even if this is legit, we're seeing this as the certificate of incorporation being on 25th October 2023. We are in November, and so there's a lot of mismatch. If you're saying you incorporated on 25th October, the website says that it was registered 3 months ago. Another review of another site that you literally bought, I think the domain name, showed that it had taken close to 12 years. And there's this mix-up of information in here. It doesn't really add up in any way. Okay? It doesn't really add up in any way. Of course, the company name, Cikao Forwarding Services Company Limited, it is still appearing similar across every site, like from these two documentation given. But it doesn't add up in any way. It doesn't add up in any way. Okay? And for this one, on the right hand side, there is no certificate of incorporation for what, like England and Wales. Then this other side is for which place? State of Colorado. Apart from that, there is really nothing much in there that come into play. Like these, in my opinion, these are fake documentations. These are something that you can sit down, make it up, and then submit to people, and then try to scam them around. If it is authentic, which I didn't go into trying to log into the registration service bureau to confirm whether this company number really exists, maybe I could then do that in the next review in case, but that does not come out. So what is my verdict on this Cikao? Cikao is totally a scam. It has no serious business principle behind it. It is promising these returns, and the way it is set up, it's not going to take long. If it catches up, then it's not going to take more than 1 month. It has very vague business principle behind it. There's no contact information apart from this fake email, which is at support@cikao.com, which I doubt whether it is even functional. But besides that, you do not find any address, you do not find any other telephone number or any other kind of contact that you can really find anywhere. And so in any way they close, you have nowhere to claim. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think.